Hi, welcome to another Fireworks Catalogue review. This time we've got the Chestnut Trading Group's firework range for this year. Obviously Chestnut Trading got many different brands there: Astra, Bulldog, Firestar, Nightstar and Scorpion. So there should be a fair bit of variety in here. They're not all considered premium owned brands, however there are some gems in here that we'll obviously cover and discuss. And a thank you as well for sourcing this brochure to Pyro JH. Check out his YouTube channel, he's growing his channel at the moment. So thank you to you, otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this video. So there's a little bit about Chestnut Trading there. Most of these are geared up for sort of smaller shops, so you know, you use agents, that kind of thing. But the selection is quite big, so there's a bit of everything here. Few new items as well there, new selection box. Most of the stuff is 1.4G material, but I think there is some 1.3G stuff. Some interesting selection boxes there, lots of different items. Some bigger boxes here, so some with some big missile cakes and some big Roman candles there. And then you can see as well, even though they're different brands, so you got Scorpion and Bulldog there, they've got the same items in here. They've just got a different label on them, so that's Scorpion, that's Bulldog, but exactly the same wrapping, so I would imagine exactly the same product. So you'd have to be careful if you're buying multiple selection boxes, even though the different brands are going to contain some of the same stuff inside. And then some nice boxes here with some small cakes attached to them. I'm always intrigued to see how these perform. They'll only be 1.4, but nevertheless be interesting to see what they're like. If any of you have ever fired any of these, please comment, let us know. Some of these boxes I've just never seen. They've got that big a range that obviously every shop will not sell every selection box. So there's a lot to go through there. That one's got a little 3-pack. Reminds me of I'm sure there's a Brightstar one a bit similar. The rockets aren't huge. They're not in the Hawk sort of range of rockets there. And neither are they in here. But we're getting more hardcore there. There's some these little fountains here that you can get at Poundland for £1. They're great fun, they are. It's quite a decent mix though, to be fair. Some bigger pieces for the more hardcore pyro fan. Then we've got some cakes there. Star-Lord, I think that's at Latif's this year. Missile cakes should be fairly standard. Yeah, that's at Latif's Astral Force. A lot cheaper than the RRP though. But we've covered that in previous magazines. We all know that the recommended retail price is pie in the sky, basically. Some bin lid cakes there. I'm sure you all know my opinion on bin lid cakes. I won't say any more. And then, so we're into some proper cakes now. However, look, they're all 1.4G, which is a shame. Although not all 1.4G cakes are bad, it's just you can do better. It's all to do with how like newsagents store the stuff. They can store more 1.4G than 1.3G. Dragon's Breath though, I've seen that in World of Power a few years ago. The video looks quite good, and it's not 53 quid. It was about 18 quid I think in the shop, or thereabouts, maybe about 20 quid, 18-20 quid. But that's definitely worth a look at. That looked quite nice on the videos. Nearly bought it. Can't comment on any of those. But then you got a 1000-shot missile cake there. That'll be great fun, that will. Bigger bin lid cake. And we're getting a bit bigger now in terms of size. I'm pretty sure the Astra stuff's all 1.4G though, unfortunately. Some more 1.4G stuff there. Astra's version of the missile cake. They all seem to do slightly different variations on the missile cakes. Some whistle, some have a comet tail, some have a bit of crackle. So they're not all exactly the same. Some more bigger bin lids there. Enough said. Still on the 1.4G here, so great mixture of colours, screams and bangs. Be nice to see some videos of these. I mean, they've all got QR codes, so you could zap them and watch them, but it'd be a long day doing that. I've never seen any of these in the shops. I'm obviously going to the wrong shops, or maybe the right shops, depending on your point of view. Great name for a firework, Interstellar, brilliant film. Atomic Wipeout, there's some brilliant names, aren't there? Yeah, never seen any of these in the shops either. Not names that I can relate to. Terror in the Skies, I've seen that knocking around. I think that might have been at that World of Power place. As for the others, it's a no. Excuse me. Hopefully I've not got COVID. That's interesting. It's obviously a fan cake. And I bet you get that for a good price. I might look at the video for that one. Vampire's Revenge 2. So good that they've improved it and put a 2 on it. I've not seen the video though, so... what have we got here? King Kong. I've seen that in some people's stashes this year. So some people who buy a lot of pyro, I would imagine they've seen the video and liked it, so noted. I don't know about the Godfather, but we're into 1.3G now, so this is the better stuff if you're looking around. If you can get this is probably better. Well, it will be better than the 1.4G stuff. Some compounds here. Some nice graphics on that one, like that. Take on the Union flag. Devil's Fire. Looks like there'll be a fair bit of NEC in them. Some of the new Bulldog, it's not this one, there's another Bulldog one compound that's I've seen a video for. And it's pretty damn impressive. So I bet there's probably close to 1 kilo in all of these cakes. And you'll probably get it for just over 100 quid probably. So it's good value. I think every year there's more and more compound cakes. That's the one, I think, the Punisher. New for this year, that's definitely worth checking out. And World Destroyer from Scorpion again, you know, a brand that's sort of associated with Poundland and places. And they've gone and brought out a biggie that's definitely worth checking out. These two recommended. Videos look very good. And then onto the rockets. So, wonder if they're glow in the dark, those Space Voyagers. Sometimes they have like glow in the dark heads. I wouldn't expect the performance to be great on these, just looking at the sizes of them. The amount of powder in there is not going to be massive. Onto slightly bigger ones there, the Big Daddy. I wonder what the NEC is in that. That'd be interesting to know. It's all about how much powder's in there really, and how far they go up in the sky before they break. If they burst low, they look bigger. But some of them have got a massive motor on them and they just keep going and going and going, and then by the time they burst they look tiny. They might be worth a punt if you can get them for about a tenner. See what they're like. I've never seen them though in the shops. These Pathfinder rockets look good. You can pick them up for 10 quid a pack, definitely, so not 40 quid. 10 quid a pack, they're being sold, most shops, or thereabouts. So that's your guide price. If I had a spare tenner and there was a shop nearby that sold them, I'd get them. I don't know whether I'd probably take a punt on them as well, to be fair, but these, no. They look too small. Although you get lots of them. It's horses for courses, though. So that, again, those are twin bursts. I'm not a big fan of twin bursts. I've covered that before in previous videos. The secondary effect always seems to be a peony on double bursts. And I'd rather have all the powder in one burst because the burst will be bigger. So, personal preference. Be interesting to see how they perform. I would avoid them. So what else we got? Well, they might be quite big. You won't be paying 80 quid a pack for a pack of rockets though, flipping heck. Not even for premium ones. There she is. The £1 Mystic Fountain. Get yourselves down to Poundland and fuse up a row of them. Check out, there's a video I did a few years back of a row of Poundland fountains, and it's pretty damn good. They're great fun, they are. Quite ferocious as well. Last about 30 seconds, but for a quid. Bargain. I'm sure these are great fun as well, to be fair. These have been renamed. They were just called Fireball, I think. They've just called them Fireball Frenzy, but there's twin bursts. It's the same sort of size and shape and a similar name, so they've just renamed them for this year, I think, or last. I got them free one year with a purchase of that World of Power, which was nice of them. Can't comment on those Roman candles, but here we go. Star of this whole, well, apart from those two compounds as well, if there's one firework that you should look at, it's this. And there's several reasons for it. Primary reason, price. You can get that for 10 quid. It's a spinning firework. Underneath, although it's square, underneath there is a plastic circle that it runs on, and it will spin as it goes. So the price, 10 quid, so it's the cheapest spinning fountain on the market that I know of. It's got more NEC than its rivals, and it performs as good, if not better, than its rivals. So you've got, its rivals are the, there's one from Firework King, but there's also a TNT one from Astra this year. It's only got 60 grams of NEC in the Astra one. This has got more than double that, and the Astra one is 20 quid, so it's double the price of that, and it's got half the NEC, so it's a no-brainer. This is the one to look at. This is the one to get if you can find it. So that there you go. And then in terms of performance as well, you've got like their premium end ones. There's one called Lotus Flower. They sell at about 30 quid. There's no point. You'd be better off with this. And then sparklers for the kids, and then some technical bumps. So there you go, that's Chestnut Trading Limited. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and cheers. Thanks for watching, and there'll be plenty more content coming. It's just going to keep coming until bonfire night. So thanks for watching, take care.